What's going on, guys? My name is T and welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my Lasiodora parahabana tarantula, or as the common name, or if we're going to go by the common name, the Brazilian salmon pink bird eater. There we go, got there in the end. Excuse Fluffy, he's making a racket again. Thank you. Yeah, so I've recently rehoused my Lasiodora tarantula because she was due to molt soon. She's been in pre-molt for a while, so I knew from the size of her rather small enclosure, about you'll see it in a minute, but about yay big. I knew that she wouldn't have enough room inside her hide to molt in there. So what I've done is Fluffy, do you mind? Here. Maybe if I pay you a little bit of attention, you'll be quiet. There. See? There you go. He's satisfied now. For a minute anyway. Yeah, I knew she wouldn't have enough room to molt inside the enclosure that she was in, so I decided to rehouse her. I've gone for a Exoterra, I think it's small short. It's, again, you'll see the enclosure in a minute. I'm just doing this because it's easier to do the introduction this way. He isn't going to be quiet, is he? Yeah, I've decided to do the enclosure this way because I knew she'd have a little bit more room, and I was going to have to rehouse her regardless after her next molt because she is getting bigger. I know some people are probably going to be not too happy about rehousing a tarantula that's in pre-molt. However, as I said, it's kind of, I didn't want her to have any problems in molting, and that seemed like more of a concern than trying to move her while she's in pre-molt. So I realised that it's less than ideal, however it seemed like the most sensible option out of the two. So what I'm going to do actually is I will do a quick update of my 3 tarantulas that we have at the moment, and then I'll finish off by showing you Sally, the Lasiodora's new enclosure. So first let's go over to Naru, who has recently had a molt. So here we are back with Naru. She has recently had her, I think, 4th or 5th molt with me. She's still, we're not going to bother her too much because she hasn't really had that much time to harden up yet, so I just thought I'd quickly show you her, and then we will move on to the next tea. She's definitely getting a lot more of her colours now. She started getting her colours, I think, after the 3rd molt she had with me, but now she really is beginning to look very pretty indeed. So let's move on. So I thought I would show you Sally's old enclosure first. Her hide would have been around here, and about from there to there, about that wide. You'll see her hide again in a minute anyway, because I've reused the same hide, but I used Spider Life substrate in this enclosure, which as you can see has got a lot of bits and stuff in it. I'm not actually going to be picking it up and going through it, because LPs, as far as I'm aware anyway, are quite fond of using their urticating hairs when they're building their burrows, I guess. So a lot of this substrate is likely to have hair in, and that would be not very good for my hands. I actually got one in, I think, the end of my finger when I was rehousing her, and yeah, I don't really recommend it. I should have worn gloves, but I was an idiot and I didn't. I did move her hide with the tongs rather than picking it up with my hand, but because I had to place it in the enclosure where I wanted it and put substrate on top of it and do all this, that and the other, I couldn't do that with the tongs. Again, it was my mistake. I'm an idiot. Don't, it's like the old saying goes, don't do as I do as I say. So bear that in mind if you have an LP and you need to rehouse them at any point. Just err on the side of caution. It's probably better to wear gloves than it is to just assume that you're going to be fine. So yeah. Now we can move over to a new enclosure. I apologise for the lighting, by the way, and the sound, possibly. I know downstairs the window's open because it's boiling hot in the UK at the moment. So, as we can see, the enclosure's not a bad size, really. This time I decided to use cocoa fibre. I used 2 bricks to make all of this substrate. and I do kind of want to use more. I'll just, as you can see, she is in her burrow. She's sealed the entrance ready to molt, so I'm not going to disturb her too much, but just so you can get a bit of a better look. There we go. There we go. So I do want to add a little bit more substrate onto the top of here just to properly bury it, but for now I'm quite happy with the way it's turning out at the moment. Hopefully we shall see her soon enough once she has molted and hardened up and decides to come out of her hide. I've reused the water bowl, as we can see. As I said, I've reused the same hide. But my thought process behind this was not only has she got more floor space, because the substrate is deeper as well, if she wants to continue to burrow, she's going to have more room to be able to do that. So overall, I'm quite happy. Hopefully she's happy with it as well. But we shall see how she gets on in the coming weeks and months. Now then, last update for this video, and that is in this enclosure right here. In here lies my unnamed green bottle blue, who has recently molted as well. However, he hasn't, well, that I've just given it away. She is in fact a he. I do have her molt over in the corner there, which I can show you in a minute, but for now I don't know if I should really open this or not, because he can be a bit flighty. You can just about see him there. See if I can open this. There we go. Hopefully my camera will want to focus. Come on, come on, there we go. So as we can see, if you can just about spot that there, tibial hooks, and he does also have the quote-unquote boxing gloves on his pedipalps as well. Clear indication that your T is in fact a male. Some Ts it's fairly easy to see the tibial hooks and the boxing gloves, others it isn't. It depends how fluffy they are, for lack of a better word really. But he has done quite well webbing up his enclosure. Of course, hopefully at some point in the future the plan will be to find him a girlfriend, and then hopefully if the pairing is successful I will be able to get some slings out of it, and then chances are some of them are going to be female and some of them are possibly going to be male as well. But what I'll probably do is, I will breed him hopefully with any luck. I don't want him to, saying go to waste sounds a little bit heartless, but most mature male tarantulas live for about a year once they've matured, and at that point their only purpose in life is to breed, and well, that's about it really. So yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do with him just yet, but as I said, I'm planning to hopefully pair him with a female GBB, and then we'll just see how that goes, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with, you know, all of the eggs that I receive in that pairing. Chances are I'll probably sell a lot of them off and just keep one or two. Hopefully one of them will be a female and then take a permanent role in my collection for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I was planning on rehousing what I thought was a her after she'd molted, although now that she is in fact a boy, you know, he's got more than enough room in there for now. I'm not overly concerned, and he's not the friendliest of GBBs I've had the experience of seeing. Yeah, he's a little bit cranky, bless him, but I can't blame him either really, given the, yeah, I can't really blame him. Anyway, let's go back downstairs and we'll do the end of this video. And we're back. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. I really appreciate all of the support that you have been giving me up till now. I'm sorry it's taken me this long to get another video out, but due to COVID-19 and the pandemic and yada 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 yada, I've been stuck at home with my mother, my brother, and my brother's girlfriend, so it's been a little bit difficult to record footage and get clear sound quality. You know, I can't really do it with people talking in the background, and unfortunately they don't really seem to listen when I ask them to be quiet. So unfortunately the only options I've got is to wait until they've gone out of the house. So I'm sorry it's taken me this long to do another video. I hope it was worth the wait, but either way, I hope you enjoyed. So I hope you all stay safe. I hope you make the most of this time that you have to spend with your friends and family, if you're, you know, fortunate enough to be doing so. stay safe, wash your hands, the usual spiel, and take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. It really does support and help me out quite a lot. I just do this for fun. I don't do it for any other reason than that, really. So somebody's walking past the window on the phone. Yeah, I don't do this any more than just entertainment, really, for myself and for you guys. So all the support you can give would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.